All of us, well, most of us, has worked a steady job at least once in our lives. I've had a few myself. Whether it's behind a sandwich line or behind a desk, we all work hard at what we do, and a little acknowledgement for our accomplishments is all we need to brighten our whole day. Obviously, I don't mean you should shower us with praises for every little thing we do, but at least tell us we're doing a good job so we know we're doing something right. My first job actually wasn't fast food. That was after high school. During my sentencing, I had my first taste of hard labor in the summer before my senior year. It was just a small job doing minor maintenance work around the city, like changing light bulbs, emptying trash bins, and weeding flower beds all afternoon. And why is this important? Because it was where I received my first ever workplace compliment. My boss would laugh with the supervisor about me and a coworker saying, one wants to work, but doesn't know what he's doing, while the other knows what he's doing, but doesn't want to work. Not exactly the greatest compliment, but at least I was recognized. Now, let me just say, I have quite a few stories to tell you about all the jobs I've carried throughout the years, and I'll do a few episodes on those ones later. But let me tell you that the greatest compliment I have ever received was when I worked for one of the largest retail stores in the world. Well, obviously, I can't tell you the name for copyright reasons. But I believe you all know what store it is I'm talking about. I have actually worked there for over 10 years in their bakery department. Of course, it involved cooking, so I did enjoy myself for the most part. It was also where I met my friend, Faded Moon. While at this job, I've done some pretty noteworthy achievements. But I'll admit, it did take some really great advice from my department manager to put me on the right track. I wanted to do better at my job, so I'd asked her if I could come in on my day off and learn by following the other workers around a bit. This way, I could be as good as they are. For those of you who don't know, this is what's called shadowing. Unfortunately, I wasn't allowed to. Company policy and all. But she told me not to compare myself to others. That if I wanted to be better, I should be better than myself. This advice, I did not take for granted. It became my most prized possession of knowledge. With it, I was able to find all the mistakes I've been making and some neat tricks to improve so much that I was able to do my job in my sleep. Almost literally. I zoned out at work one time and woke up to my supervisor finishing a statement to me. I was stocking the shelves at that moment, and she thought I was listening to her. My work performance had gotten so good that the boss was telling the new employees that he wanted to see them as good as I was someday. This was a great way the boss showed his appreciation for my work. But the greatest compliment I had ever received was when the whole store complimented me. And I don't mean the people in the store showered me with praises and admiration. No. I meant the actual store flirted with me. You see, I walked in early one morning and the fire alarms went off. It was the store's way of saying I was too hot for it. Okay. The truth is, they were testing the fire alarms at the exact moment I walked in. But that didn't stop me from letting it go to my head. Now, I've been patting myself on the back this whole time. But I will be the first to let you know I'm not perfect. I've had a few write-ups in my time, whether it was by absences, unsafe work practices, or anxiety-fueled frustrations. These things happen, and they happen to everyone. And I get it. We may never get that big thumbs up from our bosses. But I would like to let everyone know that I believe a little recognition for a job well done really does go a long way. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment down below. If you would like to see more, please subscribe to my channel and ring the bell to be notified of any upcoming videos. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again.